Hi everyone, so it's been a while, I know, but I'm gonna record a couple of videos today to plan ahead for March, and the first video I am doing today is my March TBR. So there's a lot of books here, one, two, three, there's 8 books there, but I have a trip at the end of the month where I'll be just reading, so I hope I hope to get through all of them. So the first book I'm going to read is Saga's Journey by Heather Morris. I read The Tattooist of Auschwitz last year, and it was a truly amazing book, and I've heard good things about Saga's Journey. I kind of put it off for a wee while instead of just going straight into it after The Tattooist of Auschwitz, because they are heavy reads. Obviously, they're discussing heavy topics, so best just to read them in between other books. So I'm going to be reading it alongside Jade War, the second book in the Green Bone Saga, which I'm 200 pages into at the moment, and it is amazing. Better than Jade Legacy so far when I'm comparing the beginning of them both to each other. So 100%, can't wait to keep reading that today. And then I'm going to read Station 11, which if any of you have been here for a while, I think you've probably seen this one about 6 or 7 times on my TBR, because I just never get round to it. I am going on a trip. There is a flight involved, so I'm probably just going to spend the 2 hours reading this one. I always say, like, just to get through it or just to get it over with, and then I started reading it and I realised I do enjoy it, and I'm really liking the story. There's only ever been one book in the last year that I felt like that where it was a slog to get through. The first bit, I won't drop any names because I don't want to badmouth any books or authors who put in loads of hard work. And then the next one I'm going to read is Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. It's another one I've kind of put off for a while, even though my mate really recommended it and stuff. So I'm probably going to try and read it on the flight as well. So the flight that I'm going on is about 2-3 hours, so I'm just going to spend 90 minutes each on both of these two, and hopefully get a chunk through them. And like, I'll probably say that and then start reading them both and realise they're both great and be really enjoying them. So that's what I'm hoping for. And then the next one I'm going to read is Runaway Horses, which is the second book in the Temple of Dawn. Sorry, in the Sea of Fertility tetralogy. Yeah, I read the first one last year, and it was a real slow start and kind of hard to get into. These are done by Mishima, recommended by PewDiePie. So it was hard to get into, but then once I was 100 pages in, I was really into the story and stuff, and I actually really enjoyed the book in the end. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to reading this one again. Just show you the cover. I love the cover of that one. And then we're going to finish the Green Bone Saga, and I'm going to read Jade Legacy. So this one I want to read now. Like, I want to read it now above all the other ones. But you have to treasure the amazing books to really understand them. You have to read a couple of good books to really treasure the amazing ones. And I've just heard amazing things about this from all the booktubers that I follow on YouTube. So I am going to be so into this book, and I'll probably end up just going through it in a day or two. It is a bit longer. It's about 200 pages longer than the other two. That's not a problem. I think that means Fonda Lee will give it a good ending, a good finish. So yeah, have you guys read the Green Bone Saga? And then the last two that I'm going to finish off. Now, this is a lot of books, but I'm going away on a trip, and there will be time to read on that trip for a couple of days. So I'll be taking those days off work. So I do think I should get a bit more reading. I'm reading about an hour to 2 hours a day every day now. So I do get through the books quite quickly. So the last two that I want to read is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. That I've heard mixed things about, but I do love myself a fantasy book. If you've been following this channel, and the character sounds kind of like Vin from Mistborn. So no, sorry, Vin. I'm getting confused now between the Wheel of Time and the Mistborn series, between those two names. Vin. I think Mistborn's Vin, and then Wheel of Time is Min. But anyway, The Poppy War, I'm really excited for. And then I'm returning back to one of my favourite authors, Murakami. I haven't read one of his books since I think it was one of the shorter ones I read. Maybe After Dark was the last one I read. So I'm going to be doing Killing Commendator. Really interesting front cover with the different colours and stuff and the splattered blood. Yeah, and I'll definitely be doing a review of this one. I do love Murakami, and I do have one more book. Three more books. I have three more books after this one. And I think that's it. I think I've read most of his books. I will be reading all 16 of his novels, so I will be going. No, I've got the two short novel books as well. Short story novels. So yeah, 8 books. Hopefully I can get through them all. I think I can. But anyway, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you're reading any of these books, comment below. How many books are you reading this month? And I'm back now to do a couple of videos in March, and hopefully get back on track with uploading regular. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.